Okay, so it was being reported the other day. More Captain America Brave New World news. I know we keep going through this. The movie is slated to come out in a couple weeks, so we're going to be getting a lot of different things about it. Some good, some bad, some advertisements, some, TV spots, different still images and stuff. There's a lot going on. Captain America Brave New World reportedly has a $180 million budget. The film is currently tracking to open with 95 million domestically. Now, when you just type in Brave New World budget, there's an old tweet that surfaces from Screen Time in June. This report came from January 23rd. In June, from World O'Friel. I don't know who that is. Captain America Brave New World had a budget of 350 to 375 million. Now, the $180 million thing was from the Hollywood Reporter. So when we go over to the Hollywood Reporter, here's what they had to say. Captain America Brave New World's tracking for promising $90 million plus US box office debut. The Marvel sequel sees Anthony Mackie take over duties as the superhero, which opens over President's Day weekend. The winter 2025 box office could certainly use a hero, and all eyes are on Anthony Mackie star Captain America Brave New World to be just that. If early tracking is right, the Marvel Studios feature should open to at least a $90 million plus over the combined Valentine's Day President's Day weekend, one of the top showings ever for the holiday. That's the same weekend the first Deadpool opened, as well as the first Black Panther. This year's first all-audience event pick opens on February 14th. Now, if I remember correctly, Madam Web came out last year on February 14th. But it's back to the basics for Marvel. When it comes to the movie, which sees an entirely new cast, Mackie Sam Wilson's take up the mantle of Captain America, the hero previously played by Chris Evans. Tonally, the movie stays away from sci-fi elements in the multiverse and features an entirely new cast. It also cost around $180 million, less than many other Marvel movies. Now, I'm going to stop right there. I remember, just like the tweet I said, we had the thing that was talking about how it had a 300 and something million dollar budget and how it would have to basically hit $1 billion to break even. Now it seems like at this point in time, Marvel has reached out to the Hollywood Reporter to kind of report that no, we had $180 million budget, not this other thing. But this is also, these reports came from June, like we just saw. It's now January. That's months later. So it makes me think, are they doing some type of damage control? Because at the time, they were going through so many different reshoots. They might have did about 3 or 4 reshoots, and they didn't even know what the budget was, or when everything was said and done, they wanted to finally release how big the budget was. Now, if it's $180 million budget, like I said, less than many other Marvel movies, this is good. Can we believe Disney, though? I have no idea. This could just be damage control. This could be damage control in a good way. Like, yo, listen, these are rumors that you guys are believing. We did not spend this much on that movie. Or is it like, all right, we spent this much on the movie, but we're going to tell you it's a little bit less. We're going to break down some costs in other ways and not mention certain costs, not mention the reshoots or anything. This is really interesting, but let's keep going. Rather, the movie is a political action thriller akin to Captain America the Winter Soldier, the 2014 film that starred Evans and introduced Mackie to the MCU. At CinemaCon last year, Marvel head Kevin Feige promised no aliens, no alien invasions, no time travel before showing off some footage. He called it a relatively grounded action film. Directed by Julius Onah, Brave New World also stars Harrison Ford as newly elected U.S. President Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who wants to bring Captain America aboard in an official military position. But before Wilson can make a decision, he uncovers a global plot that includes facing off with Ross when the president unexpectedly transforms into the Red Hulk. So another thing here I'm talking about, I like this, that it's going to the roots of Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I honestly didn't even know that, to be honest with you. This is kind of the first, I kind of figured it would follow the roots of Captain America, Winter Soldier, because obviously not, of the 3 Captain America movies, obviously it's not going to follow the World War II one, the first Avenger, and it's not going to follow the Civil War one, but it kind of does with certain things, I feel like. But Brave New World, going back to kind of where the introduction of Anthony Mackie was in Winter Soldier, kind of now taking the mantle of Captain America. I like that. Danny Ramirez also stars portraying Joaquin Torres, Falcon, alongside Liv Taylor, Tim Blake Nelson, and Rosa Salazar. Marvel, which had to take serious stock of its strategy and future after several films faltered, culminating with the Marvels, is in a far better place now thanks to the stunning success of Deadpool and Wolverine, which became the top-grossing R-rated pick of all time after earning north of $1.3 1.3 billion globally in summer of 2024. That's not to say Brave New World didn't hit bumps in the road. The film, which operated under a hazy shroud after wrapping principal photography in the spring of 2023, underwent 22 days of additional photography in spring of 2024 on its way to its February 14, 2025 release date after several delays. At an opening of 90 million, Brave New World would boost the fifth biggest President's Day launch behind three Marvel titles: Black Panther, Deadpool, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That was a big fail. And Universal's 50 Shades of Grey at 93.1 million, not adjusted for inflation. So Black Panther had 242 million and is not built. I don't think it's beating that, honestly. Deadpool, it could beat not probably. It better beat Quantumania, but it could potentially beat Deadpool or come really close to it. Disney will use the next 3 weeks to make its final and biggest marketing for the film, which could come in ahead of projections. If there is positive word of mouth. I want this movie to do well. I'm a fan of Captain America. I'm a fan of Anthony Mackie. I understand where people keep coming from when they say Bucky should have the mantle of Captain America. He should have got the shield. Certain reasons why Anthony Mackie got the shield. I understand all the disagreements in terms of that. You know, it was more of like a political thing. It was more of an agenda thing. This is what we got. I want it to do well. I do not want it to do bad. With that being said, I don't know if it's going to do well. 90 million tracking is obviously less than everything there, even 50 Shades of Grey. So it needs positive word of mouth. I, for one, haven't even bought my tickets. I will be seeing it, but I have not bought my tickets yet. I don't know how many people are like me who have not secured tickets because I don't know when exactly I'm going to be able to see it. I do plan on seeing it either Thursday or Friday night. I just don't know which night. So I don't know how many people are on the same track as I am in terms of that. But this is really interesting. I want your guys' opinion on this. You know, do you believe Disney talking about them having only $180 million budget when the reports earlier in the year said around 350 to 375 million? I could see something in the middle, 250. Yeah, 275, 250, around there, right? Maybe that, but even that's still not good. It's very high, very high, very high. But anyway, I am excited for the movie. I hope it does well. I think it should do well. Even the rumors that, President Ross will only be Red Hulk in literally just this fight, I feel like it might be setting up some certain things, and I don't know. I'm excited. I want it to do well. I hope it does well. I hope I'm not making a video when this comes out about what I didn't like about the movie. I'd rather make a video of things I did like about the movie. But thanks for watching today's video. Leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. By the way, if you didn't know, we do have memberships on this channel. If you want a little bit of extra about some, I'm ready to launch a few things, behind the scenes things, some certain things, a lot of different things in that. You can check them out, the tiers and everything. Give it a look, but just viewing the video, perfectly fine. Leave a like if you can't. I really appreciate you stopping by. Give me your opinion on everything. Thanks for watching again.